Morning all, welcome back. Big day today. I've got my trusty old horse box on the back of the Jeep here. That can only mean one thing. Yes, I'm off to pick up a motorbike, of course. Today I'm picking up the R1300 GSA. I've had it on order for 3 months, so it's highly anticipated. I'm very nervous about it. It has arrived a month early, and in typical Irish weather fashion, we're being told on the news this morning that tonight Ireland will see the strongest storms it's ever seen, possibly ever, but if not ever, then definitely within decades. So there'll be no riding of the new bike over the next few days anyway. I'll just have to pore over it in my man cave at home. Anyway, I have a 500-kilometer round trip. Like I said, I'm nervous. My biggest fear is, will I like it in the flesh, in this colour with the gold wheels and the triple black? And I suppose my next big fear after that is, will it fit me? They are big bikes. I'm 5'8" with a 30-inch inseam. I went for the automatic ride height thingy. I'm going to call everything on this bike a thingy until I get the hang of it. So if you're new to the channel, welcome on board. Thanks for being here. And to everybody else who's followed me for a while, you'll know exactly how much this bike means to me. I have spent a year and a half looking at a suitable replacement for my BMW R1200 GS. Hopefully I've made the right decision. I won't know that until I do the first mile on this bike. But anyway, let's just enjoy today for what today is, a collection day. Thanks so much for making the journey with me, folks, and we'll chat in a bit. And here is the garage in front of me. Ooh, actually, I might be able to get in the yard with the horse box. Yeah, possibly I can. Right, let's pull in here. Try and keep my eyes off the bike for the moment, if it is there indeed, and see if I can just stop somewhere here. Okay. I hope I'm not blocking anyone. Actually, all the times I've been down here, it's always blocked with cars, so it's unusual that I can actually get in here at all at the minute. Okay, big moment. Are you ready for this? I'm not sure I am. A lot of bikes here. Let's try and find which one is mine. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll find the saleswoman D first. And this one looks like mine. Gold wheels. Sold sign on it. I wonder if it is mine. Oh, there's my name anyway. Perry. Welcome. Oh, wow. Looks amazing. Right, let's find the saleswoman, D, and we'll do a proper walk around. It's absolutely huge. It's massive. Am I going to be able to touch the floor? We'll find out soon enough. The one next to it doesn't look as big. What's that about? To even see my name on the sold sign is a bit really weird. It's unbelievable. D is on the way over to me. I can see her on the other side of the showroom. She's wondering what I'm doing, talking away to myself. I don't think she knows I do a bit of YouTube. Well, it is absolutely, talk about first impression. What a first impression this has given me. Unbelievable. Okay, so the handover is done. The bike is outside, about to be loaded into the horse box. But before we do that, let's just have a little look around it. See what I've just purchased now. First thing is, this is really bothering me. I don't like anything on the paintwork. You know what I'm like about my bikes, folks. So that's going to have to come off. And I'm really, really anxious about any sticky stuff left underneath. So where do we start? Okay, let's start here. As you can see, I went for the twin Acura. I've just heard the sound of it being started up because they've just put a full tank of fuel in. The sound is absolutely beautiful. And you know that sort of burning, that running in smell? So it smells like it's something is brand new and burning and all of that stuff. So here's the footrests, obviously. Listen, on this video, the footrests, I'm not going to do a sort of rider review or anything like that. I'm just going to show you around the bike. I want to get to know the bike first before I bring you my thoughts. Look at the chrome headers down here as well. It's just so beautifully finished. So all I'm going to do is comment on what I've seen right in front of me right now. But first impressions are, yeah, it's absolutely massive. If I'm totally honest, I'm still not okay with this, all right? I'm just hoping it'll grow on me. And that blank area there, I've never liked that. So the front end like that has a lot of impressing to do on me. Love the windscreen. I think it's just on the green bike, I forget the name of it, where it comes with a smaller windscreen. Because of that model, but at the moment I'm delighted I've chose the tinted winglets. When I looked at the configurator, when I was configuring the bike, it just looked like there was far too much plastic going on for my liking. So I really wanted to sort of make a gradient with the plastic. However, I have the originals in a box with me. Dee, the saleswoman, gave me the originals, so if they don't sit well with me, I'll just change them back to the originals. My first gripe here, okay, I would have loved to have had, because it's a triple black model, I would have loved to have had the option to make these black and also the luggage rack on the back. I would have loved it just to be able to pick that up in black as well. So I'm really going to look into getting these powder coated if I can. I'm not quite sure what they're made of. Hopefully I can get some sort of job done on them to make them black. It's easy enough with these. I'll be buying the shoulder bags to go over the front, which will sort of give them that sort of black effect. And to be honest, it's the only reason I went for the gold wheels, because if I was able to keep these bits black, I would have kept the wheels black. So because it was already broken up, I went for the gold wheels because I love gold wheels. I have the gold wheels on the VFR and I just thought it set the bike off beautifully. And actually on the configurator when I was putting this bike together, I thought the gold wheels looked fantastic. I think they look even better, as does the whole bike in fairness in real life. So this is the TE edition. It's also got, I'll come around here, the missing clutch, so the ASA, the automatic shift assistant. One thing I'm over the moon about here, because I'm not sure my brain, I've never ridden an automatic motorbike yet, so I'm really not sure my brain can compute not changing gear on a motorbike, because it's my sort of safety blanket. I'm sure that resonates with you as well. For those of you who haven't ridden an automatic bike. So it is my safety blanket, having a clutch lever and a gear lever. So what I like about the BMW, this bike, is that it does still have a gear lever. So I'm sort of halfway there. I haven't fully left the changing of gears up to the motorbike with everything just on the sort of handlebar here. Like dare I say it, the Africa Twin, which was one of the bikes I looked at to replace my 1200 GS. So obviously this bike won out so yeah, I'm just delighted that it does have a gear lever, even though it's an electronic gear lever. It's not a mechanical one, but it's still an electronic blipper to override the automatic box, or indeed you can select it into manual mode and just use the gear lever anyway. The gear lever is made of alloy. I've heard that on the GS, not the GSA. It's a sort of plastic affair. I'm not sure if that's true or not. Another thing, I was sort of missold, if you like. Well, actually, that's unfair for me to say missold, because I wasn't told by this garage to buy this, but so somebody else along this journey told me to buy this plate here, which is for the BMW luggage, and that's the power outlet, which goes into the back box. But the first thing I'm going to be doing when I get the bike home is removing this plate, because I've decided to go down the Lone Rider luggage route, only because I love the look of it. It's an awful lot cheaper than the BMW stuff, and as I make this video, the BMW luggage still has an awful lot of problems and hasn't been released yet. So that's why I've chosen to go down the Lone Rider route. More details on that coming soon. I'll be making a separate video about that. And another thing here, just while I'm whittering on, I do an awful lot of talking for somebody who just wants to get the bike home and just lust over it. So it's that I've never had a heated seat, and this hasn't just got one heated seat, it's got two. So it's a shame my wife won't go on motorbikes, because she'd be in the absolute lap of luxury here. I can see one thing I'm going to have to get straight away. That's very skinny, isn't it? I mean, for things like when I park up at the ABR festival, I'll have to get one of those wider plates for the base of that. I do like the pedals and that kick out, that little kick out extension on the center stand is brilliant, because it really does free up. I wear the Daytona boots, and they're really big at the back, so that really does free up a lot of space there. That's one thing I looked at online. My boots would definitely be kicking the back of that, so I do like that a lot. Okay, I think we're just about there. 30-litre tank is absolutely massive. Love the air intakes. I'll be getting radiator covers as well to pop inside of there. I really don't want a repair bill for this. I did buy the maintenance package on a bike worth this amount of money. I would have been very foolish not to. So yeah, this is in case I did ever want to go off-road, and you can just make your rear brake lever a little bit higher for when you're standing up. So that's a great little feature, that, but so it should be. It's the most I've ever spent on a motorbike. I doubt I'll ever make another motorcycle purchase like this again, which is why I sort of threw the kitchen sink at it. I mean, it wasn't that many years ago I wouldn't have spent this amount of money on a car. Hope my wife's not watching this, and that's why I'm not revealing the exact figure. So please bear with me, folks. Obviously it'll change price wherever you are. So without further ado, let's get her loaded up, and I'll chat to you in a bit. Well, we made it home. We're back in the man cave after a 10-hour round trip. It's now the following day. Thankfully, we made that trip yesterday as well, because we wouldn't have been able to make it had we delayed it, because the worst storms ever to hit Ireland did in fact hit last night. It wasn't just a weather forecast scare. And because of that, I do apologise for the lack of my normal ambient lighting here in the man cave. I'm having to use just daylight coming through the garage door here, because we are absolutely in the middle of a power cut. Anyway, it won't stop me doing a final few things to the bike just to get a road ready and before the next video. So first things first, that sold sign has to come off. Actually, that seems okay. What we're revealing here as well is that beautiful exterior weld. I was really dreading that one of my welds wouldn't be in line, or that there'd be a bit of a kink in it or something, because I definitely have a bit of that OCD, and if there was a kink in the weld, I just wouldn't be able to live with it. Right, okay, nothing that a little bit of polish won't take off, but yeah, it looks pretty good. Another memento for the garage door. I do love the BMW screens. That looks stunning. Let's power it on, will we? Sorry about the noise of the aeroplane in the background. Now, I'll go into this in the next video, but this is all new to me because my previous GS had analog clocks. So I'm looking forward to getting to navigate my way around this screen. Now this is the plug and play system. Hopefully it'll clip in just like that. Lock it in, key out, and it's firing into life already. Great stuff. Right folks, that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks so much for coming along on the journey to collect this new bike. My next video on this machine will be my first ride and my very, very first thoughts of that. So if you're not a subscriber, please think about becoming one, because you all know that I say exactly how it is, good or bad. Thanks a million. Have a great week, everybody. Ride safe. Dave Perry, WheelieGoodTV.